Hello everyone, today our topic is how to add a Acumbamail subscriber on Elementor form submission. So here my objective is that whenever I get a new form submission in Elementor form, then automatically I want to use the details of Elementor form submission and I want to create a new subscriber in Acumbamail. So for that I have to build a connection between Elementor form and Acumbamail. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Elementor form. In action application, I'm going to use Acumbamail. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can create a Acumbamail subscriber on Elementor form submission. So this is the Elementor form, and I have created this form and I have also added this form on my website. So here, whenever any user submitted and fill my form, I want to capture these details and I want to use these details to create a new subscriber in Acumbamail. And after creating the subscriber, I can use it for my marketing and increase my reach and get to more users. But I want this to happen automatically, and for that I have a solution, which is Pabbly Connect. Now by using Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build a connection between Elementor form and Acumbamail, and that too without any coding and programming skills. So I'm going to create a Acumbamail subscriber automatically on Elementor form submission. So for that, I have to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly, you can just sign up for free and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will take us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here, this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here, and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here, I want to create a new workflow. For that, I have to click here on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to create a Acumbamail subscriber on Elementor form submission. Now I'm going to select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab and I'm going to select Elementor here and I'm going to click on Create. And this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow and action will just follow that. So first we have to set up our trigger, and here my trigger application will be Elementor. So I'm going to select Elementor here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab and new form submission will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to connect Elementor with Pabbly Connect. And for connecting these two accounts, I have to follow all this instruction. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And now I will go to my Elementor form. And here I'm going to use this contact form. So for connecting this form with Pabbly Connect, I have to open this tab of action after submit. And here I have to add an action. So I'm going to click here on this plus button. And in this, I'm going to select this option of webhook. And now I'm going to go to webhook. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I have to paste my webhook URL. So I'm going to paste the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And this is my webhook URL. Now I'm going to click on update. I will go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I have to create a new form submission in Elementor. So for that, I will go back to Elementor form. And here I'm going to preview this form. So this is how my form is going to look. And I'm going to fill all these details and I'm going to create a form submission. So in this details, I'm going to fill dummy details. So my first name will be new, last name will be user, email will be newuser@pabblytudes.com, and I will give a random mobile number. Now I have to give a company name. So my company name will be Pabbly and my job title will be video creator. And I have to give a country. So my country will be India. And now I have filled all my details here. Now I'm going to click on submit. So I have successfully submitted my form. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see we have received this response. So this is my form name, which is contact form. This is my form ID and I have this random mobile number. And this is the first name, which is new. We have the last name, which is user. Job title is video creator. Email is newuser@pabblytudes.com. country is India, and company name is Pabbly. So we have received all these details of the form submission that we have just created in Elementor form. Now what I need to do is I need to use this form submission, and I'm going to create a new subscriber in Acumbamail. So for that, I have to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to search for Acumbamail. So I'm going to select Acumbamail here, and now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and add/update subscriber will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and now I'm going to connect Acumbamail with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. I will click on add new connection, and to connect Acumbamail, I have to give an API key. So where I'm going to find this API key? For that, I have to open this hyperlink. So I'm going to open this, and that hyperlink will take us to this page of API documentation of Acumbamail. And in this, I'm going to scroll down, and I will find this client ID option. And in this, I have this authorization token. So this is going to be my API key. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here. I will click on save. And here we have successfully connected Acumbamail with Pabbly Connect. Now I have these tabs to create my subscriber in Acumbamail. So first I have to select my subscriber list. For that, let's go to Acumbamail. In this, I will go to lists. And in this, I'm going to use this list of Elementor. So I'm going to open this. So we are going to use this list. So I'm going to map this in Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here for selecting my list, I have to open this tab. And in this tab, you'll find all the lists that are connected with your Acumbamail account. So I'm going to select my list of Elementor. So I'm going to search for that. And this is the list that I want to use. So I'm going to select this. And in this list, I have all these tabs. So I have to fill all these tabs to create a new subscriber in this particular list of Acumbamail. So I have to give the email, country, company name, first name, last name, and the mobile number. So I have received all these details from my Elementor form submission. So I'm going to map those details here, and I'm going to use mapping. So what mapping is? Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, I have to click here. I will open the response of Elementor, and this is my email address. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I will map my country. This is the country, which is India, and I have to map the company name. So my company is Pabbly, so I'm going to map that. Now I have to give the first name of my user. So I'm going to click here. I will open the response of Elementor, and this is the first name, which is new. Similarly, I will map the last name, which is user. And now I have to give the mobile number. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response, and this is the mobile number. So I'm going to map this. So I have filled all the required details here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And here I have this response. So in this response, I have generated this ID. So this means that I have created a new subscriber automatically in my Acumbamail. Now to check this, let's go to Acumbamail. And here I'm going to open this option of total subscriber. And in this, we have these 3 subscribers, and we have just created this new subscriber, which is new user@pabblytudes.com. So I'm going to open this. So this is my subscriber, and the email is newuser@pabblytudes.com. Country is India. Company name is Pabbly. First name is new. Last name is user. This is the random mobile number. And these are the details that I have received from Elementor form submission. So I have used all those details, and automatically by using those details, I have created a new subscriber in my Acumbamail account. And in Acumbamail, I am using this Elementor list. So in my list, I have created this new subscriber. So here my connection between Elementor form and Acumbamail is working successfully, such that whenever I'm getting a new form submission in Elementor form, then automatically I'm using those details of the form submission, and I'm creating a new subscriber in Acumbamail. Now to check this again, I'm going to go back to my form. So this is my contact form. In this form, I'm going to create a new form submission. So once again, I'm going to fill dummy details. So my first name will be test, last name will be user, email will be testuser@pabblytudes.com, and I will give a random mobile number. Now I have to give a company name. So my company name will be Pabbly Connect, and I have to give a job title. So I'm going to give any job title. So my job title will be manager, and my country will be India. And now I'm going to click on submit. So I have created this new form submission. Now we'll go back to Acumbamail, and in this I'm going to refresh this. And here we can see automatically I've created this new subscriber in my Acumbamail account. So my email is testuser@pabblytudes.com. Country is India. Company name is Pabbly Connect. First name is test. Last name is user. And this is the random mobile number. So these are the same details that I have just added in my Elementor form submission, and I have used those details to create a new subscriber in Acumbamail. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have built this connection between Elementor and Acumbamail in such a way that whenever I'm getting a new form submission in Elementor, then automatically I'm creating a new subscriber in Acumbamail. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and my trigger application was Elementor, and my trigger event was new form submission. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Acumbamail, and my action event was add/update subscriber. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there, and thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this using Pabbly Connect. If you need any help or if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can post them at forum.pabbly.com, or if you have any issue with the pricing of Pabbly, you can connect on this link. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.